So I'm watching more Vampire Night, and hello everybody, welcome to Sunday, July 14th? Yes, I have to look at my freaking time. Let's see. 13th, okay, I was close. July 13th, 2014. Like I said, Sunday. My N64, shut up what you know already. Shout out N64 as well. And of course, I bought games at the Swapmeet. As always, I mean, I don't leave the place, like, empty-handed. What? Okay, that was like seriously like a girl. Like, why am I acting like a girl? I don't fucking know. Anyways, I didn't leave the place empty-handed like always because I always have something getting from there. But this time, I didn't know. Well, I didn't really. How many did I actually buy? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. There's 2 things I did not buy from the Swapmeet. I know that. Hold on. I bought 9 things. Okay, so that's, okay, actually, that's, wait. I was about to say that's less, but it's actually not. It's actually the same amount I would buy at this one. Okay, whatever. Okay. So, it might be 8 things, but whatever. I bought all games, except for one thing. It's not a game. It's a guidebook to a game. I really liked playing this game when I bought it for the first time, like a year or less ago, and I really wanted to try it out, but then like a lot of other things coming out, the one thing I was afraid for this franchise is that I will get lost, because I assume to get lost if I don't pay attention to what the hell I'm doing, or I'm skipping a lot of dialogue that I should probably actually read, but then I don't feel like having the patience, which is a bad thing for a lot of people nowadays. Don't have this patience, but sometimes I do have patience. Sometimes I do, not always, but it's like half. More like 65 or something like % of patience, and the rest is like, I don't care. Call of Duty, 1v1. No. Anyways, alright, I'm just walking around in my freaking room like a freaking weirdo, still looking at my screen of Vampire Night. Anyways, let's tell you the games I bought today, everybody. Okay, here we go. Look at all this magic. It's pretty, well, my hand's pretty dirty. Or it just looks dirty. It just looked dirty in the dark. Okay, so as you can tell, the guidebook it is, but the other games, well, let's show you what I bought. Really, let's just get down to it. All right, so let's talk about the games that I actually spoke about at Swapmeet. No specific order, but let's start with Pokemon Conquest. This was actually the very last game I bought at the Swapmeet, but when I was trying to leave, I was just seeing some last-minute games in the last section I always look at, and there's usually something there. It always is for me. And they had this, and I asked how much it was. I'm thinking it was like a $20 or something $1 game. I was like, I had to ask at least. No, this game they're selling me for $12, and I was like, what the fuck? Really, $12? So I had to go to the ATM because I had no more money and get a $20 bill, and then I got the game Pokemon Conquest. Now, this is the funny thing. It is actually not its original case. I had an actual case of this game before. The actual case for the Pokemon Conquest is up here, and it's, well, beaten up pretty badly. I opened it up. Let's see if we can show. Pretty beat up in some parts, and it doesn't even really close correctly. Look, I'm trying to close it. Hold on. See, that's there, and then that's pretty, well, bad. So I just basically put the game in a different case. Well, that's really this case, artwork, everything's the same. I checked, and the Club Nintendo thing I put in there too, because I'm keeping it. But yeah. Game works. I actually found out that the game wasn't even used, even though it looked hella used. But I booted up the game and didn't even have a save file or nothing. Either the person deleted his save file, or it was just new. So I played it for a teeny bit, and I didn't play it all along because I was actually getting kind of tired of playing some games for a second, because I was supposed to play the other ones first, but I'll tell you in a while. But yeah, this game's like still like a $30 or so game, no joke. So, yeah, Pokemon Conquest. I've got it for $12. So nice. All right, next, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Now, this is something that's interesting about this game. I didn't want it. I really didn't want it. Now, you're probably asking, why'd you get it? I didn't want it, but there was this seller that's like okay. There was a seller like literally not wanting it herself or something, and she's like, "Hey, I saw you bought my game." Disgaea 2. Yeah, you're seeing it right there. But hold on. And like, hey, there's this one GameCube game. Do you have a GameCube? It's like, yeah. Do you want it? It's like, I said no in my head, but I said yeah because it's another game. So she gave it to me, and yay, that's really it. No offense to people that actually likes this game. It's just I don't know anything of it. So, comments. Tell me if it's like the best game ever, worst game ever, or it's something I should try or something like that. Anyways, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles for the GameCube. I'm pretty sure it might be for another console too, but I'm not sure about that. But anyways, got it for free. Next game. Oh, and I'm actually sweating because it is hot. Humidity is really hot. We got Disgaea 2, Cursed Memories. Now, this is something I'm really surprised I even found out to Swapmeet, because these kind of games are never at the Swapmeet, ever. And I'm just shocked that I found it. I'm not even joking. I'm actually shocked I found it. Now, just one little thing you might want to know about this game. I already own it when it actually gets here. Now you're probably saying, what are you talking about? I think I told you in like yesterday's vlog or the day before that I bought some 5 games on eBay. I think I said the names of the games. If I didn't, that's one of them. So, you're probably asking yourself, why did I buy it then? Okay, I got it for $10. It was supposed to be $15, but I got the guy down for $10. Now, once again, why did I buy it? I bought it because a Pacific Special someone wants the game, so I wanted to buy it for her, so I did, and she was going to pay me the money back. Okay, I'm not going to say anymore. I'm not going to say anymore in case a lot of people's going to ask, who is she and all that shit. No, I'm not saying. I just want to say I was wanting to help her out. To somebody that also wants to go to the Swapmeet as badly as I do almost every freaking time I have a lot of money, like 40 plus money up to spend, is that she can't work on, she has to work Sunday and Saturday. She could ask for a day off, but it's kind of sucks, and I'm just helping her out. I told her, hey, give me a list of games, I'll try to find these games for you, and then you just pay me back. So that's what I'm doing. I have a list of games that she wants, so no worries. It's not that much. It's like a good 7, and that's one of them. So, yeah. I got her the game. I actually tested it out myself, because I'm waiting for the game to come here, too. I don't even know when it's supposed to come. But I'm happy I helped her find the game she wanted. Or a game that she wanted for her list. But still, I'm very shocked that I actually found it. I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to find anything for her that she wanted on her list. Because I found it like near the end of the Swapmeet. But near the end, like when I actually found Pokemon Conquest, it's like maybe 15 or 10 minutes before that. So, anyways. Disgaea 2, Cursed Memories. I'm actually going to be holding it for, I don't actually know how long. I really don't. It could be a week, 2 weeks, whatever. It's just $10. But she works at a job, of course, that pays every 2 weeks. So basically, I have to wait until she gets paid. Which is fine. I told her she can come to my house anytime she wants. Just let me know. Yay. Anyways, if you want to know why she wanted the game, she originally did have it, but it was her brother's or something, and she really liked playing those games, or the company that makes or releases the games over here in North America, western parts of the country or world. but her brother sold it, and she kind of gets some of the games back, or all of the games back, and that was one of the games she told me to get. As well as Disgaea 1, but I have that, so I'm looking for Disgaea 1 for her. Anyways, it's Disgaea 2, Cursed Memories. That's probably the longest talking one, and I actually played it, and that was fun. I actually liked it, so it was really good. It had graphics actually reminded me of like a PS3 kind of format, so it was good. Now I actually want to know, what year did it come out? 2006. Wow, 2006. Wow, that's actually surprising. 2006. PS3 is about to launch, I believe, so I can see that, so that's pretty cool. Disgaea 1's like way of style of the gameplay doesn't look all that interesting to me. 2 looks awesome. Anyways, next, I actually bought this as well with Disgaea 2 Cursed Memories right next to it. Rocket Knight Adventures. Now, listen up. This is actually the first game I saw with that seller, and he had a bunch of Genesis games. Now, this is the weird thing about the Swapmeet I go to. I don't know about every other Swapmeet in the world. I don't know. The Swapmeet I go to never sell Genesis games. There might be a couple few Genesis games, but they're common, like Sonic the Hedgehog, or Batman or sports-like games, or the most iconic one, NBA Jam. But Rocket Knight Adventures, that's a game I've actually been looking for 2 years. I'm not even joking. 2 years I've been looking for that game. And I like, right the moment I saw it, I just knew I had to have it. I picked it up, I looked at it, I was like, oh my god, I don't even care if like a part of the sticker of the cover art sticker is ripped off a little bit. I just want to know if it will play. So I looked at it, cleaned it a little bit right next to the actual person who's selling it, and he just said, just $5. I asked him, like, what? Or not asked him, like, my reaction was like, oh my god, like, I had to have it kind of way, but I didn't like express it to him. But I was really happy to accept $5, and it actually came with a case. Not the actual official Genesis cover art case and all that, but it came with a universal case. I've seen these before by Steven Plays, I believe, or Steven Blog, whatever, Steven George. And basically, you put a Nintendo game, a Genesis game, a Super Nintendo game, a CD-based game, and I don't know what else in here, and it's universal or something like that. And you can just put any kind of game in here. See if I can actually show you. Hey. Except for, I think, 64. I think you have to cut something off on that. Alright, for here it says... Let's see if I can see it. It says 64-bit Nintendo. Okay, never mind on that one. Electronic Arts, Sega. I don't know. Just a bunch of other ways to put this shit in. But it looks really cool. So, I really liked it. Got it for free because of the game. Yay! Okay, and once again, Rocket Knight Adventures. Actually, that's the first game we put in here. I was like, oh my god, I have to play that. And it's fun as hell, dude. Now I know why ScrewTech had to put it onto their top 20 Sega Genesis games of all time list. I don't remember what the first one was. I think it was like, I want to say it's Strider, but I honestly don't know. And if I spoiled it for you, I'm sorry. But Strider Genesis is on there, but I don't remember the actual part. Like, I don't know what position it is, but I know Rocket Knight Adventures is on that list, which is fun as hell. But it is a little hard, but you have to get used to those games because it's classic. It's classic, man. You can't beat the classics. Anyways, I really like my Rocket Knight Adventures. I do have the sequel, just called Rocket Knight on the 360. So, that's a thing. Anyways, well, I think it's a sequel or it's a prequel, but I have that game for the 360 XBLA. Alright, next thing, I actually bought these two together, which I'm just going to talk about, I guess. Okay, hold on. They're the smallest things in my hands. Okay. See, there you go. No, you can't see. There you go. Okay, Animal Crossing Wild World. Now, I told you about Animal Crossing before in the past. I told you I'm not the biggest fan of it. I really ain't. But in recent times, as in this whole entire year, someone's knocking my door. Who shall it be? I don't know.
The remote's not working.
Alright, it's just your Wii.
Right, you know how to to fix it.
Yeah, just give me a while. That's my sister, you heard him. Anyways, man, my dog comes in my room when I... Whatever. Alright. What was I saying? Okay, so Animal Crossing, I bought the original for like, I don't remember, $5 or something. I don't remember. And then eventually got the sequel, or not the sequel, like the third game, City Folk for the Wii. I don't remember how much it was for it, or I think I might got it for free, I don't know. And now I got Animal Crossing Wild World, which is pretty, well, expensive. I looked at GameStop how much it goes for, and it's like $30 to $40. Like, what the fuck? So, and guess how much I bought it for? $2. I bought this little guy for $2. I was like really freaking happy about that. So, yeah. Alright, and the other little game is actually something I've seen a bunch of times, but I never really picked it up. Hamtaro Ham Games. If it even wants to focus. An autofocus or not? There we go. It took forever. Alright. So, yeah. Hamtaro Ham Games. Basically, mini games with the Hamtaro crew. That's really it. No joke. I picked that up for $3, so both of those two games together became $5. But anyways, that's it for those two. Now, the next one... Okay. This is a recommendation by DBZ. He told me to play it. He told me it's just like WWF WrestleMania and WWF No Mercy. Or mostly more like No Mercy. And I did buy No Mercy's like 2 months or so ago. I'm not sure exactly. And now, I guess I got the corresponding game that's just like it, but might be better or worse depending on what fan you were for the wrestling days of the 90s. I bought WCW NWO Revenge. Yes. Basically, I bought this also for $5. Originally, actually, when I was at the Swapmeet, I found it first time. I found it for like $7 to $8. I was like, no, I don't want it for that much. And then the second time, found a guy selling it. He was like, $5. I was like, all right. I was actually hoping he'll save me like $2 because I mean it's a sports game, which a lot of people think sports games suck, but whatever. This game is actually a good sports game, so that's why I got it. WCW NWO Revenge. I actually played Expedition with Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Chris Jericho in this game, which I didn't know he was in this game. And I remember how to play from like WWF WrestleMania games and the SmackDown games and a lot of the games in the 90s. But I didn't know how to pin. I think I realized the way to pin is that you have to get your special, and then when he's on the ground, then you pin him. That's like the only way you can actually do it, I'm assuming. But that's it. So, all right. So the next thing, you saw the big thing, but it's Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, and yes, I bought it for actually $3. I actually got it down to $1 more. So it's $2. I bought it for $2. And the thing about Zelda Spirit Tracks is that I own basically all the guidebooks except for like Link to the Past, the original Link, Adventures of Link, Skyward Sword, Link Between Worlds, and Majora's Mask. Oh, and the Oracle games, and the Link's Awakening. I think Four Swords. I don't know. But I own a lot of Zelda games. Or, I mean, not Zelda games. Zelda guidebooks, I think. Here. Well, not a lot. Okay, it feels like it's a lot. I have Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Ocarina of Time, and now Spirit Tracks. So I'm actually pretty happy that I got it. Like I said in the beginning of the vlog, it's a game I really wanted to try out, but I don't want to get lost. So, yeah. Who made this? Prima Games. Nintendo officially announced. Okay, whatever. So, well, this is not the red versions, because I hate those. But anyways, yeah, so I bought that for two. So I was actually pretty happy. I've actually found that, for all things, weirdly enough. I don't find guidebooks at Swapmeets. But $2, I couldn't beat that. Alright, the next two, or the next three, are actually the most expensive ones I bought today. Let's talk about the most expensive, or the third expensive one here. I bought Castlevania for the 64. It's just called a Castlevania. That's it. Just Castlevania. That's it. Just Castlevania. So I'm calling it Castlevania 64. That's basically what everybody else calls it. But Castlevania 64, it's actually not that bad. I actually thought it was going to be like, oh my god, I'm going to die all the time. It's a 3D kind of weird movement kind of game, but it still felt pretty good in a way. And I actually kind of enjoyed it, but I do suck at the game. Or I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I did get a teeny bit far, but I was still on like the first level or something like that. But it felt good. I actually liked playing the game, so it was actually good. So, alright, the next two. They're okay. One's extremely rare. It's like one of the rarest games for the 64 ever. Like, no joke, other than the gold edition cart for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which I did see today. I did. But he wanted 30. It's like, fuck that. It might have been a good deal, but I don't know. I'm not into that. If I bought the game, then it's good enough for me, but just letting you guys know, okay? But I bought one of the rarest game there is for the 64. One of the most. And I actually mean it. But it's not that expensive. It's like decently expensive. Decently fine, like $20, $30 tops. But the other game, it's a little bit more common, but it is a rare game still. But it's a little bit more common. Everyone knows this game more than the other one I'm talking about here. And that game goes up to like $30 to $40. But it's a little more common. My cousin Josh played this game before, and I actually seen him play it. And I think I saw KA6 play it too. Anyways, but everybody, I bought one of the two most expensive games on the 64. What could it be? Everybody, if you already saw what it was, I bought everybody Bomberman 64. This fact, I'm just talking about it. I was talking about Swapmeet on a tweet earlier today. Anyways, Megaman 64, the Capcom. I bought this for $22. No, $24. And then the other one, Beast Wars Transformers Transmetals. Okay, Transmetals. I actually kind of liked it. It was actually pretty interesting. No joke. I knew it was a rare game, and I actually didn't want it. It's on my wish list. But I never really knew how the gameplay was all that well. Yeah, it's weird. Look up games I don't really know. But anyways, $24 for Mega Man 64 and $25 for Transformers. Sorry, Beast Wars Transformers Transmetals. Now, they're both pretty fun. Pretty expensive when you look at it on the online. And, well, it is pretty damn expensive in general, or in a decent way, for retro games. And I just bought one of the most rarest games to find for the 64. There's still some other ones I'm missing, like Rayman. Earthworm Jim 3D, Bomberman Second Attack, of course Mario Party 3, and I can't remember what else, like Gomon, Mystical Ninja Gomon 64. There's like two of them or something like that. But other than those ones, that's one of the most rarest games there is for the 64, and I'm getting close to completing my 64 collection. Really close. About 4 games of the 64, and I could take those 4 games off my list. Anyways, everybody, I'm going to keep watching Vampire Knight. There's really nothing I did today, and I don't really want to talk about anything else because it's going to take away the inspiration of the vlog, and you basically saw all of it. So anyways, I know it's getting really, really dark in here now. Much better, probably. Yes, way much better. Now you probably can see me clearly, which is like, oh no, ugly. Alright, so once again, Rocky Knight Adventures, Pokemon Conquest, the Hamtaro Ham Games, Animal Crossing Wild World, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I feel like I didn't say that. If I did, then whatever. Disgaea 2 Curse Memories, WCW NWO Revenge, The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks Guidebook, Castlevania 64, Mega Man 64, and Beast Wars Transformers Transmetals. Alright, so thank you all for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, where I go back to work, and it's another hot day at work and all that stuff. But anyways, once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.